Good morning. I am Cardinal Dr. Elizabeth Samantha Rothschild, Judge, founder and pastor of the Annunciation Holy Catholic and Apostolic Church. Today, briefly, we're going to do a little spiritual speculation. We're going into chapter 7 of the Gospel according to St. John. And the verses that we'll look at are 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Quickly it reads, So Jesus said to them, My time is not yet here, but the time is always right for you. The world cannot hate you, but it hates me, because I testify to it that its works are evil. You go up to the feast. I am not going up to this feast, because my time has not yet been fulfilled. After he had said this, he stayed on in Galilee. But when his brothers had gone up to the feast, he himself also went up, not openly, but as it were in secret. So I want to do a little spiritual speculation on this because I've had persons talk to me who consider themselves atheists or non-Christians and talk about how the Bible contradicts itself. And I feel like this may be one of the scriptures or passages that they try to base that facade on. Okay. So here it is. Jesus Christ, they're going up to the feast with his family with him. And well, he decided he was not going up to the feast. He told his brothers to go on without him. He wasn't going up. Yet, he turned around and he went anyway. Now, why would Jesus Christ do this? Well, number one, we already know that people had been stalking him for years since he was born. There were also, by this time, several attempts on his life. They had tried to stone him, he and his disciples. They tried to disrupt the ministry, find any sort of reason to harm him, any reason to arrest him, and ultimately any reason to put him to death. In this experience, we look at the fact that his brothers had no idea what he was going through or what was going on. As well, Jesus Christ was fully aware that the people that were out to hurt him would use his family to get to him. Perhaps he wanted to keep his brothers on speakeasy, so if they were asked, they would not be at fault for divulging any information. And yet he went up secretly. They didn't know. He went up, as it were, in secret is what the word says. So he was going to the feast. He had every intentions on doing his homages and census and other things for the feast. He also knew that his time was near. His brothers had no idea ultimately what this meant. Otherwise, they would not have been so lackadaisical. Jesus Christ told his brothers, the world hates me. It's not you that they hate me. Basically, this lets us know that he was determined to show that not only were his brothers not an issue or his family members, he was not an issue. The problem was the problem makers, the problem makers. The problems were caused by persons who were hating on Jesus Christ. Persons who wanted to see something bad happen to him. And so Jesus Christ decided to tell his brothers he wasn't going. Now, was this a lie? No, it wasn't. Often in investigations, and in this case, such as I've had to do in my own cases, Jesus Christ was working his own case. So he left his brothers without incriminating information. Because had he gone with his brothers and been under attack, they would have attacked his brothers too, just for being with him. So Jesus didn't lie. And we consider lies, we consider embellishments, falsehoods, and say, well, what makes this not a lie? Because Jesus Christ was not trying to deceive his brothers. He was trying to keep them safe. And what he said to them that would seem like a lie to anybody was something he could reconcile later at the time that the entire situation was absolved. All right, you all have a great day. Thank you for watching.